It's sad. It breaks my heart that this happened.
Here is the last picture I took of her the last weekend before her death.
Until 8-month-old Jenna's death in August.
She was a pretty girl.
The Runnels say the baby and her parents were like family to them.
We took them in as our own, but now...
Hussein Abu Ghazali, known as John, and Christina Sidlecki are charged with their daughter's murder.
Do you think this could have been prevented?
I think it could have been.
Yes.
I think it could have been.
We heard this from several people, and KCRA3 Investigates got records from Sacramento County Child Protective Services, or CPS, showing a lengthy history with the family.
In fact, multiple sources tell us the couple had another child before Jenna, who was no longer living with them after CPS got involved. So when Jenna was born last December, someone reported that to CPS, worried about her safety too.
The CPS records at the time confirmed the father already had substantiated claims of physical and sexual abuse against him. And in CPS's own assessment, the risk of abuse and neglect in the household was high. Its automated system recommended promoting this to an open case, but CPS went against that recommendation, checking do not promote. So, case closed. The allegations cannot be substantiated, and the situation was stabilized, CPS claimed. They referred the couple to an in-home parenting specialist.
They're not taking action and thinking about what's best for the baby.
Jenna's grandma, Naomi Magnus, says she was the one trying to alert CPS, and she kept trying. In March, CPS records show another reported concern of sexual abuse, but again, it didn't go anywhere. It was evaluated out as a duplicate to the December report. CPS said the issue had already been investigated and didn't meet state requirements for intervention.
We all knew that something else is going to happen.
What came next, Sean Runnels says he knows all too well.
What do? You move on, but I think about it every day now.
He says he and his wife met Abu Ghazali and Sidlecki at the Arden Fair Mall on August 22nd. And Abu Ghazali told him about something that happened 2 days earlier.
What is this about? It was about Jenna. Well, I did something. What would you do? I burned her. How'd you burn her? In the bathtub. How?
He says Jenna was with them at the time, but she was bundled up, her burns covered.
And I told him, you need to call 911 to get her to the hospital.
Advice they apparently ignored. Runnels says on August 25th, the parents called him for help, and he rushed over.
As soon as I get there, the mother, Christina, opens the door, hands me the baby. Within seconds, she died in my hands.
Call the fire department. Call the fire department. Call the fire department.
Sacramento County Sheriff's detectives later said both parents admitted to watching their baby's condition worsen without taking her to a doctor.
And so, as far as you know, it was 5 days that went by.
Yes, 5 days, exactly 5 days.
Detectives say Jenna had 2nd and 3rd degree burns on 25 to 35% of her body.
I wish I could have done more. But I figured, okay, their parents are going to take care of the problem.
Detectives believe Abu Ghazali and Sidlecki knew Jenna was dying, but didn't call 911 sooner because they were afraid of getting in trouble.
Did you think they were going to call?
We thought they were going to call.
We thought they were.
But here we are now with an innocent child who died. For what?
In Sacramento County, Liz Mitri, KCRA3 Investigates.
CPS says that it cannot answer our questions about how the agency handled this because of confidentiality laws. We also reached out to the sheriff's office about the father's past sexual abuse claims that CPS said were substantiated. The sheriff's office says that they didn't make an arrest because they couldn't substantiate the allegations during their investigation, but they say CPS may have a different threshold for how they remove a child from the home. And we started looking into this story because of a call into the newsroom. If you have a tip for KCRA3 Investigates, call 3 at 916-325-3344, or you can send an email to kcrainvestigates@kcra.com. We will look into your tip. Make sure to leave your contact information so we can get back to you.